Welcome to the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Let's begin with today's news headlines. In a day of dueling statements, taking us back to the Murdaugh murder case, Sandy Smith has announced new lawyers to pursue the death of her son, Stephen, nearly 8 years ago, possibly involving the Murdaugh family. Now, attorneys Ronnie Richter and Eric Bland are pushing for a new autopsy of Smith, who was 19 when his body was found in the middle of a highway in Hampton County. The death was ruled a hit and run, but the State Law Enforcement Division, SLED, has reopened the case because of so far undisclosed information they found during the Murdaugh murder investigation. Now, Buster released a statement even before the Smith's news conference, unequivocally denying any involvement in Smith's death, as he tries to avoid the spotlight following the deaths of his mother and brother and conviction of his father. Now, Smith's new lawyers say they have no indication the Murdaughs were involved in Smith's death. Sandy Smith's GoFundMe page has raised $66,000 to pay for the new lawyers, a new autopsy, and private investigators. Well, here's a good note to pass along during Women's History Month. Charleston is 12th on a national list with 23% of businesses owned by women, over 3,500 women-owned businesses in all. The national average is a little more than 21%, with 14% of business ownership shared by men and women. Now, Asheville has the highest rate of women-owned businesses in the entire country at 25%, followed by St. Louis and Denver. Mobile, Alabama, and Lancaster and York, Pennsylvania are at the bottom of the list. If you think allergies have been bad this first week of spring, the Lowcountry isn't even the worst in the state. The Greenville area in the upstate is far worse, actually ranking 10th in the country in season allergies, according to the Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America, when ranking the top 100 most populated areas in the country. Columbia is ranked 33rd and Charleston 51st. Considered average for the country. Wichita, Kansas, and Dallas were the top 2 most challenging regions for people with allergies. Buffalo, New York, was the least challenging. Well, is this the year Lowcountry State Senator Tom Davis finally gets his medical marijuana bill through the legislature? Well, Davis says he has the votes in the Senate and in the House, but still has to dodge a few vocal opponents who can stall the legislation. Davis says the new bill will be ready when the Senate returns from its spring recess, and he hopes to have it up for a vote in the House in the next few weeks. For more information on these stories and many more, please check out the media sources listed on the screen, and remember to follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and check out our website at WHHITV.com. If you have a news tip, a story idea, or a cool weather photo, well, you can just email it to us at news@WHHITV.com. And now let's check out the latest in sports with Justin Jarrett. Justin?
Hey, it's time for Last Night in the Loco on WHHI, powered by LowcoSports.com. May Rivers' Tyson Braslington went 4 for 4 with a double, 2 runs, and an RBI to help his own cause, and struck out 4 over 6 innings, allowing 4 runs, 2 earned, to lead the baseball Sharks to an 8-4 win over the Bobcats. Hits were plentiful next door at softball, where the Sharks and Bobcats banged out 27 of them, including 8 extra base knocks. May Rivers' Casey Lang had 3 hits, including a double and a majestic blast to right to give the Sharks a 7-4 lead, before Alyssa Rose answered with a towering 2-run shot after my battery ran out. The Bobcats rallied for 5 runs in the 5th to take the lead, but May River plated 4 in the 6th and 4 more in the 7th to take home a 15-11 win. In other Lowco baseball action, Hilton Head High walloped Colleton County 10-1 behind a 10 strikeout performance and a complete game from Blaine Gregory and a 4-hit night from Brad Larson. Patrick Henry dominated John Paul II 10-1. Chandler Brown smacked a pair of doubles and drove in 2 for the Patriots. Hilton Head Prep's Peyton Bullock tossed a 3-hit shutout with 9 Ks, and Jackson Stanyard was 2 for 3 with a double and a homer in a 3-0 win over Hilton Head Christian Academy. On the softball diamond, Colleton County routed Hilton Head 16-0, homers from Shandy Brown and Lanesia Sanders. Hilton Head High's lacrosse teams also swept the night as the girls smashed May River 20-2, and the boys blasted Beaufort 17-4. For LowcoSports and WHHI, I'm Justin Jarrett. Until next time, go Lowco.
Good report, Justin. Now, Maria, it has been really chilly this week. Is it going to finally warm up? Will you give us a weather report?
Thanks, Robyn. Yep, so taking a look ahead, it does look like we'll see plenty of sunshine the rest of this week, but we also are going to see some scattered showers here and there. Taking a look at Wednesday, however, it is going to be cloudy with scattered showers throughout the day, but it should be clearing up by the evening. Hilton Head's going to have a high of 70, a low of 55. Bluffton's going to have a high of 71, a low of 52. And Beaufort's going to have a high of 71, a low of 52. The sunrise for Wednesday is going to be at 7:24 and sunset's going to be at 7:36. Taking a look at the beach tides, high tide's going to be at 10:44 a.m. and low tide's going to be at 5:42 p.m. Taking a look into the rest of the week, Thursday it's going to be sunny with highs in the upper 70s and lows in the 60s. Come Friday, it's going to be sunny again. The highs are going to be in the 70s and 80s and lows are going to be in the 60s. And then come Saturday, it's going to be cloudy with a possible shower in the morning, but should be clearing up by the afternoon and stay clear the rest of the day with the highs in the 80s and lows in the 60s. That's it for today. Let's head back to the desk.
Coming up after the break, Mayor Stephen Murray from the city of Beaufort will give us an update on all the goings-on in the city. Stay tuned.